Evening all, welcome back. Tonight's dish is going to be Amatriciana, which is Italian pasta dish, originated in Amatrice, a town in the Lazio region of Italy. It's about an hour away from Rome. Their famous pasta dish is traditionally made from pig's cheek and tomato sauce, but we're going to change it a little bit because it's smoked pig's cheek is not the easiest thing to come by. We're going to use some streaky bacon instead. So I'll take you through all the ingredients. So we've got some torciglioni pasta. You could use rigatoni, you could use penne, something basically that's quite short, has ridges on and has a hole in the middle. Any kind of pasta like that. We've run out of chopped tomatoes, being in self-isolation, so we've got some peeled plum tomatoes. We've got some streaky bacon. I think there's 6 rashers in there, just cut up so that we've got nice flat pieces of bacon. We've got some grated pecorino cheese. You could use Grana Padano or Parmesan, any kind of sort of hard Italian cheese. We've got 1 whole dried chilli that's just been chopped really finely, kept the seeds in there as well. An onion that's been diced up, some chopped parsley, and then for seasoning we've got some salt, some pepper, Angelo's olive oil, and some Worcestershire sauce. So we're going to start making our sauce. Olive oil into the pan. A drop of olive oil, not a bit of olive oil, as I got told off for saying last night. We're going to add our bacon. And then we're just going to let the heat come up on that. And what we're looking for, as the bacon cooks, we'll start to get the fat coming out of the bacon, which will give us a bit more fat to fry our onions in. So as you can see, the fat started coming out into the pan. We're going to add our chopped onions into there. And our chopped chilli as well. That a good stir, and then you just want to let this cook on a kind of low to medium heat, probably for about 10 minutes, till your onions are nice and soft. Our bacon and our onions are now cooked. We're going to add in our chopped tomatoes. Because we've added some liquid in there now, that's brought anything that was kind of stuck to the bottom of the pan, all that flavour that's stuck to the bottom of the pan has been brought off the bottom now. And then we're just going to break up those tomatoes, because we're using the plum tomatoes. Just break them up with a spoon. Use a potato masher as well if you wanted to. Break them up, and then again bring it back to a simmer. Give it another 5 or 10 minutes, and then your sauce will be pretty much ready to go. While your sauce is simmering away, we'll cook the pasta. So we've got some boiling salted water for our pasta. Roughly 100 grams a person is normally a good guide for how much you want. Bring it back up to the boil. So once your pasta comes up to the boil, turn it down so it's simmering. Give it 1 good stir, stop it all sticking together, and then let it cook. Each pasta is slightly different for how long you need to cook it for. What we're looking for is for it to be al dente, so you still want to have a little bit of a bite to the pasta. You don't want it to be completely soft. Each pasta is different. If you look on the packaging for the pasta, it'll tell you exactly how long to cook it for. This one will take about 10 minutes. We're gonna test if our pasta's ready. Easiest way to test if it's ready is taste it. Perfect. So it's cooked, but it's still got a little bit of a bite to it. So if it's ready, take it off the heat, drain it. If you cook more pasta than what you need, you can toss that in a little bit of olive oil. That'll stop it from sticking together, and save it for later. While our pasta's draining, we are just going to taste our sauce. Our sauce is now ready. It's really good. It's really smoky from the bacon. A little bit of heat from the chili. More than a little bit of heat from the chili. It's really tasty. So we're just going to add a little bit of seasoning, and we don't need much because the bacon's salty. We don't need much salt, so we're just going to add a little bit, and just a twist of pepper. Again, with the chili's already in there, so it's already fairly spicy, so you don't need much more heat going in there. And then a secret ingredient, Worcestershire sauce. Anything with tomatoes in tastes better with Worcestershire sauce in. Just a couple of drips of that in there, and then we'll add our pasta, and then we're ready to serve. So pasta's in. Give it a stir. Make sure all your pasta's nicely coated in the sauce. Pop it in some bowls and eat it. So we're just going to dish it up. Whenever you're plating something up, you want to plate from the middle, pop everything else on top and just let it kind of fall down. You want to make sure every time you put your spoon in the pan you go from the bottom, because a lot of the ingredients will be on the bottom. You want to, any dish that you're plating up, you want to be able to see all of the ingredients. And then we're just going to finish it off. Sprinkle of chopped parsley and some of our pecorino cheese. How does it taste, Rosa?